All right, there we go. I'm sorry. New machine, I was trying to fly it right. No, just, Mr. Chairman, I appreciate it. And just, I know you're going to remind everybody, this was really just an idea to, because of the COVID virus and the uncertainty of how it's going to impact our financial situation, we decided, council wisely decided to do an interim to the mid-year budget. And I think that the intent all along was to provide information and kind of look and see how things were trending, because 3 months is certainly not enough time to determine what the trend is going to look like as we continue to go forward. But I think it's a great idea. It's an opportunity to revisit, take a look at what's on that the add delete list, and at the same time recognize that probably, at least in my opinion, the appropriate time to address those is at mid-year. This is a great opportunity to be able to reevaluate and look at how things are trending. So I just, we want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to be heard and that they understand or have an opportunity to be informed as to how things are shaping up. So with that, I'll turn it over to the city manager.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Budget Chair, and Mayor, I absolutely agree with your comments. But to you, Mayor, and to the members of council, I will say that we are, as the Mayor has just said, still in the first quarter of the fiscal year. The end result of COVID-19 and the fiscal impact of our revenues and expenses are not known. And so we simply just don't know what we don't know, as the saying goes. We reported to you sales tax collections up for May of 2020 through August of 2020. However, I would caution you regarding the positive sales tax reports that we've presented. We should be excited that sales tax is up, but we should remember that sales tax is just a small piece of the whole pie, making up only 25% of our total revenue. So as we close out this first quarter this fiscal year, it is my opinion that now is not a good time to spend money. In the words of some economists and investment consultants, we should keep our powder dry in planning and budgeting. We should remain conservative in planning and spending and make sure we have money in the bank. We may have tough days ahead. We just do not know at this time. We should not assume revenue will continue to grow. As we watch what is going on in other communities, we should proceed with caution. I say to you, look at the metro Atlanta cities and counties across Georgia. Their sales tax is down while our sales tax is up in Columbus. And the question is it realistic to think it will not happen in Columbus? And I say to you that we simply do not have an all clear yet from COVID-19. And so my final word regarding this budget review session, just 3 months into our fiscal year, is again to proceed with caution. Let us not go spending money yet. And again, as the economists and economic and consultants would say, let's keep our powder dry. And that is what I would recommend that we do at this time.
Thank you, Mayor and City Manager. I share your concerns, and I agree. You're absolutely correct. We decided to have this meeting just to get a review and to think about what we've already done, but we certainly must be cautious in how we proceed. Madam Finance Director, do you have some remarks you'd like to make?
No, sir. I just share a similar sentiment as the mayor and city manager. I will be providing a finance update to council at the next meeting. Hopefully, we'll have more additional information as we close out September. But I can say, as we closed out August, the general fund was down in the double digits. There are revenues that we anticipate that we'll receive in September that'll hopefully make up some of those declines. But realistically, as the city manager mentioned, sales tax is up, and we've given that report, but that's not the whole picture. So,
Thank you, Madam Finance Director. Councilors, I'd remind you, you all have a copy of the add delete list, and we've all, of course, discussed these issues before. Is there any specific item that a councilor would like to discuss once again? Mayor Pro Tem Allen.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. With what's been said by the mayor and the city manager and finance director, I would like to make a motion that we delay any activity on the add-delete list for 90 days.
There I have a motion and a second that we delay any further discussion for 90 days. Is there additional discussion on this motion? Councilor Woodson.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Just want to just say to the public and to our city employees that are present here today, we understand the needs that you have in order to continue operations and the stress that has been placed on you. But with the uncertainty of the census 2020, the uncertainty of what Corona-19 is going to have, I am supporting that we delay it till January so that we can see where we are. As you can hear throughout, the mayor and the city manager, our budget chair, vice, and other of my colleagues, we're all very worried. While we did have an increase in sales, we've had a decrease in general budget. And we don't want to have to lay off people later. So this is the reason why I am supporting the Mayor Pro Tem's decision to delay it. We've always been a steward of our public's money, and we've always had the heart of our employees front. So could we take a vote?
We will, thank you. All right, we've had a motion and a second and some discussion on delaying the additional discussion of the budget and the add-delete list for 90 days. Is there any further discussion? And all in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The motion is carried. So we'll conduct additional discussion in 90 days as we move forward and we have a better understanding of where we are with the budget. With that being said, do I hear? There's a motion and a second that we adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye. The budget meeting is adjourned. Thank you.